Ha! Those are our shaves. I got you guys good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shyzalosophy 101. Yeah, we like that part. Here's your host, Shyzabox. Oh, is the show starting? Oh, it must be. We heard our introduction. Oh, giddy up, girl. Oh, girl. Oh, thank you. Get out of here. And the horse. You wrote in on. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome nuns and all. That's right, priests, preachers, cardinals, rabbis, bishops, weirdos with beardos, Alcoholics Anonymous, whoever's around, kicking it, having themselves a good time. You know who's here? Everyone who told their friends they were going to go to the bar or club and actually aren't at the bar or club right now. Okay? You know who you are. Believe you me, we don't blame you. A lot of times it's just not fun to go after all. That's right. But, ironically, it's not like you're going to do much better here. Okay? This is what you call one of those accidental finds that you might come across in your, let's say, feed. Or your algorithm, if you will. Okay? Now, obviously, you dirty individual have been up to no good. Okay? Now, there's a reason why you may have accidentally clicked on this stream, okay? It's because you're trying to get to something else. It doesn't matter. Welcome one, welcome all. We've got a fantastic show for you today. Okay, all right. We lie. It's not going to be fantastic, but it will be free. Okay? That's right. Something to celebrate. So believe you me, it's almost the same thing as fantastic because they both start with an F. Okay? Fantastic, free. It's a show. But remember, you get what you pay for. Okay? Fantastic. Wow. We were sitting back and thinking to ourselves, we haven't been ridiculed enough today. We haven't looked over our lack of book sales or things of that nature and thought to ourselves, eating sounds boring tonight. We joke, we kid, we want for nothing. Don't go buy our books because we're joking about eating. Don't joke about that. Okay. Apologies. We want for naught, okay? Whilst we were thinking to ourselves, maybe we wanted an extra milkshake. Something like that. I don't know. Doesn't matter what it is, okay? Point is that we're thinking to ourselves, why not just kick it and have ourselves a nice little endeavor with anyone who wants to hang out and participate. That's right. Rick the Doorman. Welcome. You have 6 people watching right now, and none of them have said anything in the chat. Well, it's because they're wise. Believe you me, Rick. There comes a time when individuals want to avoid the chat, okay? And believe you me, for good reason, okay? Yes, hello. And gaming channel when? What? Well, I don't know. Gaming channel sometime, I guess. We got games, of course, that we have for free there on the IPFS. Of course, you can hit those up anytime. That's right. If you wait your turn. Now, Web3's crazy. Well, gaming channel when? Good question. What kind of gaming channel? What are you looking for? You want us to make another game? We can do that, Rick. You know we can. Okay? We love making ones of games whenever. Okay? We made a few games on stream already. Okay? Now, you might not have been on those streams, Rick. Believe you me. Where were you? Nah, you're probably doing something better. Don't worry about it. Point is that, we did a few of them now. We got the trash collection at the bottom of the IPFS site there. That's there, and you can have some good fun with that. That's right. And we actually did the Granny's Mayo Mental Music Maker, right? Okay? Everyone was like, mayonnaise should be an instrument, is it not? And we were like, It is now. That's why we have the Mayo Mental Music Maker. It's the, I believe, second or third thing down in the audio thing on the IPFS site, under the audio side, under the LimeWire-inspired music player. I think it's the Kalimba demo, and so third thing down would be the Mayo Mental Music Maker, okay? Now, everyone wants to know how much fun can you have fisting Granny's mayo, right? You can have some good fun, okay? Believe you me, you can have as much fun as you want to. It's on there, it's free. Knock yourself out. Yes, hello, and hi. See you. We can call you See You, right? Nah, of course we can. S-Money, give us a sec. We got to catch up with Rick the Doorman, okay? This is our technician. Keep stuff on a lockdown for us, okay? Now, believe you me, you might be saying, what? Sounds like Amy. No, that's Rick. Believe you me. They play the same character on TV. Something like that. Doesn't matter. I have a feeling that a gaming channel would actually give you more subscribers. More subscribers? We don't want more. That means we'd probably have to work harder. That's right. See, Rick? We don't want more subscribers. We want more money. We figure, oh, do they correlate? Do we get more money for more subscribers? No. Maybe we do. We don't chase the subscribers because we care not how we are labeled or beheld in the eyes of man upon that of the eyes of man. Okay? Now, keep in mind, this is all for philosophical entertainment, but with good old Shyzabox being that of a good old-fashioned philosopher, right? Yeah. Or claimeth to be. We wear our heart on our sleeve, and we chase not that of subscribification, that of views, that of the internet of the clout, or anything of the like, okay? When we called Daryl Dixon dibs on being best of the worst internet celebrities there is, okay, now, we called dibs. Probably familiar with a little show called Walking Dead. Of course you are. We called Daryl Dixon dibs on being best of the worst internet celebrities there is, okay? Now, with that, the show's always going to be kind of crappy, right? It's going to be on the bottom end. It's a ground floor level. But, our guarantee to you, everything else that you watch, guaranteed to be better, okay? It's our guarantee to you. You watch this, it's like, well, that sucked, right? Okay? We're not hiding behind it. You know what you're gonna get, okay? Now, we'll try and put everything eloquently and, afford you the opportunity to, I don't know, make it feel or seem like there's more to it, maybe. Because believe you me, when everything's for philosophical entertainment, you can derive and deduce that of which you will that correlates or corresponds with that to the message at hand that is, disseminated or given therewith, okay? That's right. You can find all sorts of bits of tidbits and goodies within the confines of anything of the parameters with which you adhere to or subject yourself to, and that of the vernacular, the visual, the audible, anything of the sort, okay? Now, like we said, this is all for philosophical entertainment, but, when you look at the, kind of aspects and components of the metaphysical, which is crazy, okay? Metaphysics is crazy in general. Aristotle was right, okay? That dude was pretty crazy, too. If you look at all the components of, metaphysics and, quantum entanglement and this, that, the other, you're in for one hell of a ride in a time, okay? So obviously the philosophy is going to, equate to some component or aspect thereof that everyone's going to have to kind of intertwine and entangle on their own accord and means, okay? More subscribers, more views, more money. Well, see, Rick, we do appreciate, that of which is the, blueprint for obvious way better successes than we have, okay? We know this. But believe you me, the uphill struggle makes it all the more worthwhile, okay? And at the same time, remember, whilst we would turn not away, more of a subscribification, whilst we would not turn away a gift horse of $1 in the cache of the app, okay? Whilst we would not turn away that of an additional view or anything like that, all right? Good old Shyzabox don't chase that stuff because we don't care about that in the eyes of man, okay? The only being entity that we need to, subject ourselves to that of the judgment thereof is that of God's, okay? Now, as a philosopher, keep in mind this is all for philosophical entertainment, that of thence how we are deemed to be not in the eyes of man, but how we are maybe, I guess, in the eyes thereof, the greater powers or entities that be. Insert deity here for those of whom wish there to be that of a corresponding, vernacular that attributes itself to them more commonly and or courteously to that of their lifestyle choices, okay? We only need to be beholden to that of how we are remembered and or judged in the eyes of our works post-Shyzabox, not living Shyzabox, okay? So we do not chase the subscribifications. If they wish to subscribe, thusly, we hope that they shall, okay? If they don't, they do not, okay? If they wish to deposit that of a quarter into the jukebox, okay, then thusly we wish that they shall. We're not going to forcibly, make someone give us a quarter, okay? Now, like we said, we will not turn away. But that's why we offer all of the things that we do as far as the, kind of applications and the games and the theory and the demos and all of that stuff. We have all of that, and it's all free. Hey, we love all of that stuff to be free and maintain that freeness and everything like that, God willing, as long as we're not under an NDA or subject to working for some company that comes and offers us a briefcase full of cash and a big tricked-out Tesla sign-on bonus, okay? So believe you me, good old Shyzabox is fairly decent at, cosmological philosophy and things of the sort, even without said piece of paper indicating such, right? With the parameters being what they are, okay, and anyone being able to establish themselves in their own living personal space, how they do, all right, good old Shyzabox need not chase that of subscribers, need not chase that of $1 for that of our daily bread, for we are afforded the, somehow, even without having a roof, okay, we're afforded the ability to eat. Obviously, fat ass. Hey, who was that? Keep those comments to yourself, Mom. Point is that we want not for our daily bread, therefore we need not chase that of the construct of money, because that's all money is a construct at the end of the day, okay? Now, good old Shyzabox isn't going to chase that of $1, okay, when he can, just as easily chase that of a, shared corresponding apparatus, a shared corresponding entity, a shared corresponding avenue, venue, all right, to disseminate something else, all right, to make up, okay, for a transition, a transmutation thereof, okay? Now, again, keep in mind, all for philosophical entertainment, okay, but let's look at that entirety, okay? Let's look at the transmutational components and aspects thereof, okay? We need not chase, all right, that of the subscriber, that of the whatever, okay, because we need not that of, okay? Now, obviously, you would say most channels need that of their subsistence to rely inherently thereupon, all right? That of whatever floats them, that of what lets them be, okay? But see, good old Shyzabox is a punk rocker, okay? Now, good old Shyzabox doesn't need to be, coddled and, nursed on a daily basis, okay? Good old Shyzabox. Again, we talk ourselves in the third person not often, but apparently for that of this point we do. Shyzabox need not be concerned, like we said, with how to be remembered in the eyes of man. Only that of the greater entities, powers that be, in the, thereafter is the, only warranted, necessitated, entertaining aspects or components that we need be concerned therewith, okay? We don't need to chase the subscribers because we, care not. Subscribe or do not, okay? We don't care. We don't know you the same. You do not know us. And whilst, yes, obviously, we love the reciprocal aspects and components thereof, hanging out, having a good time, having a laugh here and there, okay? That of you are going to do that of what you will do, okay? We're not going to sit there, reach through the screen, and hit subscribification, okay? That would be pretty weird if we could do that, all right? What we can do is metaphysically, because again, this is all for philosophical entertainments and components thereof, okay? That's right, yeah. What we can do, because we are the vernacular masters and that of the philosophical practice of being, that is Shyzalosophy, okay? Laugh all you will. We can harness all of the negative energy that remains in the air. You don't believe we can do this, right? No. According to 90s sitcoms and movies, things of that nature, okay? This is, greetings from Germany. Well, guten Tag to you too. We're just getting ready to round up all the negative energy and kind of showcase that of the parameters and abilities that, shout out. Yep. I don't know what that is. Oh, viewer shot up. Gotcha. Now, you must have put in a good word for us, Rick. That's good looking out. Good job. We know when you're on the case, everyone's able to get through that door that needs to. That's right. You keep those hinges oiled and greased for us, and we appreciate it. So obviously, like we said, you utilize all the components of, getting the negative energies and stuff like that into one area, okay? And through metaphysical power of the internet environment, we can do that for you, okay? So, in the, kind of traditions of 90s sitcoms, things of that nature, you get all of the negative energy together. Okay? All right, good. Now that we have all this negative energy in this ball, through the magic and power of the internet and metaphysics, it's not on our side anymore. It's where you are. So, you're going to want to get that out of your immediate space. Yeah. Some nasty stuff we just shot over there. Sorry about that. But yes, greetings from Germany, guten Tag. I believe that we have stated and said, and yes, that of the viewers, through your lack of your greatness and, surely good word thereof or therewith did arise. But, believe you me, we didn't even have to resort to our traditional marketing techniques yet, okay? We usually drive ones of subscripifications on occasion just because people accidentally try and click off or they go for, like, the downvote button or something, and it's, like, right by, like, the subscribe or something. They hit the wrong one, hell, it's Friday night. Yeah, it's payday for some folks. They've already been hitting the sauce, probably while they were at work earlier. I don't know. Hi, Mom. Anyhow, we didn't even have to resort to our typical kind of traditional marketing tactics and techniques, which, let's be honest, have worked and been showcased in a variety of businesses pretty much worldwide at this point. Okay? But believe you me, being inclined to being Daryl Dixon Dibs called best of the worst, internet celebrity there is, okay? That's us. We call Daryl Dixon Dibs from The Walking Dead. That of the marketing and, techniques for increasing that of viewership and things of that nature go hand in hand as well. And we would be remiss if we didn't utilize those tactics as well. So, without further ado, of course, we have Wacky Waving Inflatable Flailing Arm Guy. Now, Wacky Waving Inflatable Flailing Arm Guy is usually guaranteed to generate once of subscribifications per view. Or ones of upvotes. We don't know. It correlates to one of those. Or it might be downvotes or something like that. It doesn't matter. The point is that when a channel takes it upon themselves to do the proper marketing and things of that nature, okay? LGBT, what? Huh? What? Yo, I just wanted to say the community loves and appreciates you for being a pro LGBT streamer and content creator. Glad you're one of us, bro. Well, we're pro everyone. You know why? It's because we love everybody. That's right. Through the power and practice of a little thing that we are familiar with known as agape love. That's right, AGAPE. We have been working on trying to get acquainted and familiar with the love of everything and anything, okay? So, you know, we'll take any accolades and credit for being a part of any community with which wishes to adhere to and or, you know, have that of their own feelings and or beliefs with which may permeate or correlate to that of our own, okay? Now, believe you me, this is all for philosophical entertainment, and some people may end up biting off more than they can chew when they end up dabbling in that of the things of the chat, okay? Some crazy things have been created and correlated therewith just because of people messing around. There inherently lies the fun of the show in itself, because it gives us stuff to do, okay? Hold on, management's calling. They think they know how to run the place. What do you want? We're on time. We're doing the show. Uh-huh. No. No, we didn't do that yet. Yeah, we will. Yeah, don't sweat it. All right, stop interrupting the show. You make it look shitty. Management, they think they know how to run the place. It is this point in time, though, that they do remind us as they call from the booth overseeing that of, we need to apologize for something from the stream earlier. That's right. On occasion, we need to issue them, and, you know, this is, without further ado, one of those situations that we must atone for, okay, and that of our own, you know, shortcomings therewith, okay? All right, we don't want to hide behind any of our past endeavors and things of that nature, okay? So without further ado, pertaining to our stream earlier, okay? Sorry about that, okay? Excellent. Forgive and forget, right? Yeah, of course. All right, Punk, I think that's a bot. What? A bot? A robot? Have you ever seen BattleBots? BattleBots is awesome. They make robots that fight each other. Believe you me, there's some neat stuff to watch there. I mean, it can drag on, right, and get kind of boring, right? And, you know, some of the matches are pretty one-sided or, you know, not really relegated too well. Now, but, you know, I mean, it's all right. It's fighting robots and stuff like that. I mean, there's worse things to watch. You could be watching, like, a live stream or something like that. I don't know. Wait, what? No, not this one. This one's great. Not pro-bot. Yeah. We're joking. We know, Rick. We know what you mean. We tease. I think there's something going on with your stream because you keep getting lags and spikes. Well, believe you me, there probably is something going on with it, and inherently it must be some Joey stuff. Horrible. Can't stand it. If it's from Joey, it's a no. That's right. We'll have to look into that. It's probably something maybe on our end. But if anything, we're guessing it's straight up Joey. Can't do much about that, I reckon. Probably good old Friday night jitters then. A lot of lag. Well, that's not good. No one likes lag. Unless you're playing like an online game and someone on the other team has some bad lag and they get booted from it, right? Now, your team may win easier, right? They get down a player. Think of something like Overwatch, okay? Someone gets booted from it and can't play, okay? Yeah. But no, that is unfortunate to hear that there's some lag. Maybe it is a bad connection and things of that nature. Okay? Now, nothing to laugh at, Internet. Just makes it all crappier. Now, exactly. Where were you on that one? Relatable. Yeah, it probably is a Friday night kind of thing where everyone's trying to be the best of the worst. Obviously, they can't be. We already called Daryl Dixon dibs. They must not know how metaphysics works. Some people claim to be philosophers. Some people are not. Ironically, everyone is, whether they know it or not. But, now, with us hearing that it is kind of laggy and spiky and things of that nature, and with not too much going on, you know, and anything of the sort, I reckon we will polish off our swill and maybe gets to getting and things of that nature. We were stopping by either way in a way, shape, or form to merely grace that of whoever wishes to hang out or, you know, have a good little time. Okay? With that of the ability to stop by somewhere maybe that they either have or have not been before. That's right. We're not saying it's a great place to be. But alas, it's a place where you can be, and our guarantee to you is this will always be free. That's right. That of our literary works and things of that nature, on the other hand, we got to pay all that. We got to try and provide for that of our daily bread in one way, shape, or form. Shyzabox got to eat. Believe you me. We eat a bunch of crap. No, that's your show. What? Yeah, fair enough. That was pretty funny. Nah. Wow. We'll chalk it up to us having needed to be called to do that of greater things. And believe you me, you got bad news. Oh, no. We don't like bad news. Nah. You can lay it on us, Rick. Go ahead. We can take it. Okay? Now, believe you me, there's some stuff we can't take, and that's bad news. So don't give us any of that. You know, we don't like that. We're going to kick it for a sec, because we do want to get whatever bad news you got, you get it off your chest, you put that on good old Shyzabox. We'll absorb that to the best of our ability that we can. Oh, you got to go! Oh! Well, good, Rick. It's good you got to go. We're going to hit it too, okay? Obviously, with it being one of those Friday things, everyone be vying to be the best of the worst. Obviously, they cannot be, okay? It's our job. You have a good one, and we will see you next time, theoretically, possibly, and we do ever so hope. That's right. 'Cause it wouldn't be a show if the show wasn't that of a show. Believe you me, the show isn't a show if there's no audience with which to watch it, okay? And we'll see you later. You have a good one, Rick. Until then, believe you me, with no audience to watch a show, does it thusly then just become that of a play? Something to think about. But we're not going to just leave willy-nilly, all right, without at least reading a excerpt from one of our literary works, okay? Now, you might be saying to yourself, oh God, please don't. We're going to before we get out of here. There's only one way to make this party more of a party. That's with the literary reading. This is going to be from the new non-native species on mankind's origin, available on Amazon.com and Kindle of the Unlimited. That's right. For the low price of, I don't know, $6, $7 or however much it costs. We'd have to look. It's cheaper on digital. Or something. Oh, yeah, hell. We can't read that. That's too good. You gotta pay for that quote. I mean, that's really good, too. You guys are making it hard. Ah, perfect. We found a good quote for you. Again, this is from New Non-Native Species on Mankind's Origin, available on Amazon.com, Kindle Unlimited. For mankind, ironically, is doomed to cyclically repeat that of cyclical in nature, until that of the cyclical nature, which dooms that of mankind, is left uncompleted. So therein, with something being left uncompleted, is it ever complete? I don't know. Something to think about. But remember, you be sure to take care of yourselves first, okay? Be sure to look around and take care of anyone else that you see that needs it really, really bad second, okay? Then you look around the room. You can see us peddling our wares and our books and things of that nature on Amazon.com and Kindle of the Unlimited, and you're like, oh no, maybe I don't want to buy any of those, okay? No, that's fine. You take care of anyone else that you like and or love more than us. You take care of them next, okay? But believe you me, you got $1 or $2 left over at the end of the day, we'll take it. You know, beggars can't be choosers. We love to sell books and things of that nature, especially when we sell them. We joke and jest and all the good stuff. But do remember, as always, this is all for philosophical entertainment, and everything's fine. Excellent. Huh? What? Don't worry about it. All right. Well, go take care of yourselves and do whatever else you need to do. And remember, we don't want your subscription, we want your money. Downvote the shit out of this, go to Cashapp and give us $1, or go to Amazon.com or Kindle Unlimited and get one of our books. Get off our lawn!